Good morning, folks. Ron Ray here with Home Health Agency Growth. And, we've got not only this YouTube channel, but a free Facebook group by the same name, Home Health Agency Growth. So go to Facebook and search that in the groups. Join that group. Lots of great discussion and questions being answered in there. Nothing for sale. Nobody's going to bug you about buying anything. Anytime somebody advertises some service in there, I remove those posts, and if they bug you, I'll kick them out. So just don't worry about that, but go join that group. And you'll find that one of the problems that people are facing right now is the fact that we as agency owners can't find people to work. It's June 17th, 2021. We're coming out of the COVID pandemic. And people have been off work for so long, collecting unemployment and bonus unemployment, making really a lot of money, more than they were making before the pandemic when they were working. So a lot of people don't want to go back to work as long as they're able to collect that money. So it's been very, very hard to find workers. There are people out there that want to work, and you just have to be able to find them and attract them, because this has gotten to be a very, very competitive job market. And when I say competitive, I mean from the employee's standpoint. It's a worker's market. So in real estate, you say it's a buyer's market or it's a seller's market. In our job market right now, it's a worker's market. The workers are demanding more if you want people that really want to work, quality people. So I've been working on some strategies, and I've got some ideas for you that have been working for me with Indeed, and I wanted to show you some of those right now. So if we just kind of take a look inside my Indeed account, you can see right here that I've got two jobs. One's paused because it kind of ran out of steam, and then the other one is current. Okay, so this is really the same ad, but just for Indeed purposes, all I did was kind of change the title. So this one was for a home health aide, and Indeed won't let you perfectly duplicate a job. So only thing I changed here was the title. So this one had personal care assistant / home health aide. Now you can see I am spending a little bit of money on these ads, so not a lot. $5 a day on this one, $10 a day on this one. And let's dive in and see what these jobs look like. You can see when I started this post on the 11th, it's now the 17th. It took it a little while to gain steam. It didn't really do much yesterday on the 17th, but we've got, let's see if we can see the numbers here. We can't really see them, but if we go back to the jobs, and I'll tell you what, we're going to look at the analytics. So if you go up here, Indeed gives you some pretty good analytics. And here you go. For my account, from June 1st to today, June 17th, we can see what's been going on. So my ads have been seen 668 times. 23% of the people that saw that ad clicked on it. That equates to 154 clicks. And 25% of those started an application, and we got 30, that means 39 people out of 668 started to apply for a job. And if we look back just at June 1st, but really let's see June 11th, that's when I started this last ad, this current one. And this chart here shows you how many people applied, how many people clicked, and how much money you spent on it. Okay, so on June 11th, I ended up spending $3.51, and nobody applied on that first day. Then on the next day, on the 12th, I got no applies, and I spent $9. On the 13th, we got one application, and this is on the 14th, we got one application, spent $6. On the 15th, we got two applications and spent $14. And on the yesterday, on the 16th, we spent $13 and got two applications. And today so far, we've got 3 clicks. So what that money breaks down to is, since the first, now this is not for this one particular ad, but it just kind of accumulates both of them. We spent $228 so far this month. That cost us $1.72 every time somebody clicks on it. And per application, about $10.88 per application. So for everybody that applies for a job, it costs me about $10.88. Okay, so that's not bad. Last month it was about $22. So I made some changes from last month in May to this month in June that has cut my application cost in half. And here's what those changes are. I want to go to the employee side of Indeed. So I'm just going to open a new tab here and see if that'll take me, yes, to the employee side. So if I want to type in home health aide, a lot of jobs advertise for home health aide. There's mine right up at the top. Home care provider. Let's look at somebody else's ad. Okay. And let's look at that. And let's see what that ad looks like. Co-op caregivers earn more, have a stake in the agency, stay long term, which not only improves their lives, more details, care for elder man, woman at their residence, giving showers, blah, blah, blah. So everything you do. Okay? So basically a job description. CNA caregiver. What does a caregiver do? There's a job description. Conversation, companionship, light housekeeping. Overnight in-home caregiver. Run errands, shopping, companionship, light housekeeping. Live-in caregiver, CNA. Proud to be a private pay provider for senior companionship. We stand for optimal well-being. Home care assistance of Austin. Great pay, great training, supportive environment, companionship, shift differential. So this is a good one. Okay, this is a better one. But what are you noticing about all these job ads? Most of them are just simply given a job description. Certified home health aide. Let's see, PRN nurse, high school diploma, reliable transportation, essential functions. They're just job descriptions. So I would go out and venture to guess that everybody that's applying for a CNA job already knows what a CNA does. You don't need to put a job description in your job post. What you should be doing is talking about more what's in it for them. Why does a CNA or home health aide want to work for you? So let's go back to that one that was good. Let's see. Here we go. What we offer. They do have a little bit of a job description there. You assist clients with various aspects of life, running errands, doing, right? And then what we offer: great pay, early access to earned wages, so they'll give payday advances. That's not a good idea, by the way, for your client, for your employees. Paid training, supportive environment, 24-hour support, companionship and friendship, shift differentials, so they're paying people more to work on nights or weekends. Advancement opportunities. Let's see, benefits available: 401k, health, dental, vision, holiday pay, on-call pay. So this is, and then they go into job description. So this is better, but it's still not what it really should be. I would want them to see really more painting a picture of what's in it for them and the intangibles. People that are working these days, especially millennials, younger people, they know all this stuff. They know they're going to get paid. They know they're going to get some benefits, or they don't know they're not going to get benefits. What they want to know is what's in it for them. How are they going to be fulfilled? So what you want to do is create a picture of what's in it for them. And I know I said that, so let me explain. First of all, who is right for this job? And you can say something like, if you love your grandparents, this job may be right for you. And if you love taking care of people, if you're a caring person, and what are you going to get out of it? You're going to get a sense of belonging because you're going to get to love your families that you work with. This is the kind of thing that I'm talking about. And this is what's made the difference for me in cutting my cost of applications in half and getting better quality candidates, I think. Okay. So that's just on the job post itself. Now, you're still going to get a lot of people that apply simply because their state forces them to in order to keep getting their unemployment checks, and then they're not showing up. So let's look at some strategies that I'm using to get people to actually show up for a job interview. So if we go back into the dashboard and let's pick out a job, and let's go to one thing about Indeed is sometimes it looks the same and sometimes it looks different. Okay, so here's some people who have applied, and who I've talked to, who I've hired, who I've rejected. Okay, so this job has gotten me so far a total of 21 applicants for about $220. Right, so what I would tell you first is don't bother with any of the Indeed automations. This virtual recruiting assistant is still in the beta stage and it doesn't work very well. It hasn't worked very well for me. And it actually, if you activate it, it changes up the whole interface in how you use Indeed. So stay away from that for now. Okay, so let's see what we're going to do with Sebastian here. All right, so Sebastian doesn't really meet any of my preferred requirements as far as being a CNA or anything, but let's see. It's got a very incomplete, resume, but he's got a cover letter. I believe I'd be great for the job, my capacity to learn, adapt to new areas of work, opportunity, enroll in San Antonio colleges, nursing program next fall. Hope you consider my application. So the first thing I'm going to do, and I usually do this early in the morning. It's kind of late now. It's about 8:30. It's a little late to do this, but I'm going to do it anyway to show you. So if you can do it the evening before, if you can do this in the evening, or if you can do it very early in the morning, it's better. So they have a messaging system right down here in the lower right. And here you can type in a message. It's just like sending a text message, but it sends them an email through the Indeed system. They have several templates here, or you can send your own message. And I actually sent a message, and you can create that as a template. So it automatically inserts their name and the message that you have pre-typed out. So what I've done here, I've included the first name, and it says, I've reviewed your resume and would like to offer you an interview at Ernie Braunfels' office. Please click this link to schedule your appointment at your convenience. And this goes to Calendly. This is an important tool that I use in both my insurance business and now in my home health business. And that link actually takes them to my personal calendar so they can just fit in an appointment wherever it's convenient for them and at a time when I'm free. Okay, and it says, thanks, Ron. So I'll send that off. And now he's got that invitation to schedule an appointment on my calendar. Now, Indeed has some automated systems where you can do this through their platform. don't recommend you do this. The sooner you can get them off of Indeed and into your system, the better. Okay. I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to follow that up with a good old-fashioned phone call. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark it. When you send a message, it changes the status to contacting, and I'm going to make a note. Sent link on 6/17, save that note. Okay. And I'm going to follow that up with a good old-fashioned phone call that says, hey, Sebastian, you applied for a job here with Homestead Family Health. I'd like to offer you an interview. If you can do that in the next couple of days, give me a call back. The number's 8. I'll give them the number. Or if they answer the phone, schedule an interview right then and there. Here's the next trick you have to do. If you don't do this, they will not show up. You must send them a text message from your phone that says, hi, Sebastian. It was good talking to you today. I've got your interview scheduled for next Tuesday, or actually tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Here's the address. Look forward to meeting you. Send them the time, send them the day, send them the address. Do that immediately after you speak with them, or after you speak with them and schedule the appointment. If they use the Calendly link, as soon as you get the email or the notification from Calendly that they schedule an appointment, send them the text message. Now, Calendly, if you haven't used it before, it has some automations built in where it will send them a text message and an email and a reminder right before the interview as well. But if not, then you do it on your phone. But I do it on my phone as well. Then, a few hours before, at least probably 4 to 6 hours before at least, send them a reminder. Hi, Sebastian. Just a reminder of your interview today at 2 o'clock. See you soon. Give them the address again. Okay. That has increased my show-up rate by about 50%. We still have a lot of no-shows, but I've gone from 75% no-show rate to about 50% no-show rate. So it's getting better. And the people that don't respond to your text messages are probably not going to show up. But, you schedule an appointment with them, so you have to be there. You don't want for them to show up and you not be there. But you have a pretty good idea of who's going to show up and who's not going to show up. So that's kind of been my strategy with Indeed. Let me know if you've got anything different, or if you know of any other way to utilize Indeed. This is really the only platform I'm using. Facebook, not very high quality people applying through Facebook. We tried that, stopped doing it. Facebook doesn't give you enough information on them, for one. Very, very limited resume, very limited contact info. And the quality of people that were applying on Facebook is just not there. So people that are applying on Indeed are making an effort to go to a separate website to apply for a job. So that's my thoughts. That's what I'm doing, and hope to hear from you. And don't forget to like the video, give us a thumbs up if you like the information. Also subscribe to the channel so you can get notified when we post another video. Also, go to Facebook and join our group by the same name, Home Health Agency Growth. Lots of good conversation going on over there. It doesn't cost you a penny, and there's nothing for sale like there is in other Facebook groups. So hope to see you soon. Hope to hear from you soon. Have a great day.